What's up guys, RedFlyer here, back on the video, and today I'm here with an Unturned mod showcase. And I always say my mod showcases are pretty awesome, but this one is pretty awesome. But real quick here, we have the war machine that was added in the previous Unturned update, as well as the memorial here on the Unturned map. My head is off. Down here in the corner. And these are both fairly large areas. I guess a memorial isn't really a ship, it's more of a building. But at least I don't believe it's a ship. There's a bunch of like little sunken ships here, and you can see how big they are. You can see how big the war machine is. And then, if you come over here, you can see how big the Battleship HMS Iron Duke is. And this thing looks like it's part of the map. But no, this thing is drivable, you guys. This thing is insane. Every time I see one of these mods, I always say they're the craziest mod I've ever seen. But I think this one is the craziest mod I've ever seen. It is difficult to enter. It doesn't usually work just from any place. So the guy who made the mod says if you go underneath, under here. Oh, my HUD is off. That's probably not gonna help either. You should be able to get in from right here is what he said. He said under the first smokestack. Hold on. It looks like it might be bugged. This is not a good way to start this. Be right back. Okay, wait. Okay, guys, we figured out how to get in. You just go underneath here. Press F. There you are. You gotta do it from inside the middle of the vehicle. I guess from like the side isn't really gonna work much. For my volume down even more. Because this thing is loud. But I'm not surprised because this thing is just a beast. Just look at this thing. We have smoke coming out of the top, out of the smokestacks here. We have all these different guns on it. Look at it. Oh, there's my phone. Look at it in comparison to this little jet ski. Look at this size comparison, guys. This is crazy. The fact that this thing is drivable and is not part of the map is just insane. You can see the driver up here. You actually can't see them from the outside. But from the inside, there's these three little holes. They're just not there, which is kind of odd. But you know, for a vehicle this size, you can definitely excuse little things like that. He did mention that the turn radius is not very tight at all, so plan where you're going ahead of time and stay away from land, just so you don't get beached. I mean, as you can see, it does go underwater a little bit. It looks like, or maybe that's just a shadow. Yeah, it's actually just a shadow. But still, I wouldn't get too close to land. I'd say no closer than this, just to be safe. But this thing is just crazy. The smokestacks look awesome. And this is having wars with these, dude. Oh my god. And raiding bases with these looks so awesome. I'm going to park it in the bay right here and show you guys what this thing can really do. We're also going to see if it goes in reverse. I would assume it does. Probably fairly slow, though. It's going 53 kilometers per hour. It just seems so slow because this thing is so massive. You can see it from this view, too. It looks a little... Oh no, I guess that's right. I was gonna say it looks a little closer to the coast, but not really. There is this little ship underwater here though, so I don't want to go too far down. So we're gonna park it right here. Real quick, I do want to see. Okay, it does go in reverse. It's a little slower, but it does go in reverse. Awesome. So the first seat we have is what we're in right now. The driver's seat, of course, is F1, and this seat I can show you guys is right here. Although you can't see it. Still can't see it like that. It's not actually possible to see your character, but it is right here. I promise you that. I mean, you can see this from the view. That's where it is. It's just this weird in F1 view. You cannot see it, which kind of annoys me, but it's okay. We can excuse that with such a giant vehicle. F2 is gonna be the front gunner seat, which actually none of these seats are visible from the outside. It looks like, I believe the last one is, but I believe the sixth one is, but I don't think any of the other ones are, which is pretty crazy. So I guess you can still go in third person while or this is interesting. So this is actually third person mode. This is first. So you want to stay in first person while shooting these, and it looks like the cannons match each other. So these are the battleship shells. I'm gonna aim one down there. I believe they fire like a tank, so you want to aim up, is what the mod creator said. I'm gonna shoot it right there. Oh, so it's like a 4-round burst? Oh my god. Did you guys see that explosion? That's so crazy. So to spawn in more shells. Sorry, my microphone. Oh god. I'm probably gonna edit out that sound, because otherwise I probably just destroyed your ears. I dropped my microphone. My bad. I was right above my keyboard. But to spawn in more ammo, slash give. The ID is 8796, and it says it is craftable from a missile and a rail. That's kind of cool. There it is. Those things are massive. Press R to reload. Love the custom reload sound. Let's try and hit. Looks like you can't ADS. I believe you can ADS. I thought I just did. Yeah, it was just bugged. Okay, I had to go out and back in. Let's try and hit that birch tree. If we aim right there. Even if you just tap it once, it fires all forward, which is really cool. Oh my god. The explosive power in this thing is crazy. It took it out with like the first shot, I think. This thing is insane, dude. The ID for the vehicle is 8796, by the way. But if you guys want to see all the IDs, just click the link in the description down below to the mod page. Press the green subscribe button on there, and the next time you go to Unturned, you'll have this mod. Next seat is F3, which is going to be in the back here. As you guys can see, it's this one right about here. These two cannons. Once again, you can't actually be seen from the outside, which is cool because you can't be shot. My phone's gonna keep doing that. Let me just unplug it. There we go. But it probably makes it very overpowered, but it is cool. These are more battleship shells in the back. Oh, I didn't realize this. There's more in the back. Oh my god. Let's try and take out more trees. I wonder if you can actually move it while you're shooting. Let's see. You can. Awesome. We fired too short there. Those are not destructible trees. But these, oh, I love the burst. That's so cool. So this is F3 in the back here. It's the same as the front. And then F4 is gonna be this one right here, which you can be seen in. Okay, that's kind of good. I kind of like that because being hidden in all of them is very, very overpowered. So I like this. It's kind of weird that you're not under it, but that's okay. Once again, that's excusable. This is gonna be auto. It's just an HMG box. Which, I mean, you guys know what these are. Is that thing destructible? Oh yeah, it's blowing up now. But these things are still very powerful with very minimum recoil. They're pretty sweet. This one, what's interesting about these is there's two of them, so this one can't turn farther to the right than this. It goes up and down pretty high though. And then it can't go to the left more than this. It does overlap a little bit. But it uses an HMG box, which of course to spawn in is $13.95. That's just in vanilla Unturned. And then F4, this is F4. F5 is going to be on the other side, same thing, just on this side, so it can't turn farther than this. So it goes just over 180. They're both about 200 degrees, which is pretty cool. I like how they have like the twin ones right here. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. It looks like, so you're on the left of them for both of them. Okay, that makes sense. And then F6 is the last one. This one you can also be seen in on the very top of the ship up here. It's just the lookout. I believe this is right in front of the cockpit, which I guess you can't be seen in the cockpit though. But you can look with binoculars, which is pretty cool. And these seem more magnified than regular binoculars. Maybe it's just me, but I believe they are. I'm not really sure. But either way, it's a really cool lookout. You can see really far away. Scout all your enemies way before everyone else sees them. It's a really awesome function. I've seen a few other vehicles with these, and it's a really cool feature to add. And those are going to be all the seats. I actually, revisiting this one more time, I feel like your character... Okay, here it is. So your character is up here, actually. We were a little lower earlier. Okay. So that's where you sit. Just the front here, you can't see those three holes for some odd reason. But okay, it's the very top. I was looking down here, that's why I couldn't find it. It's up here. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So those are the 6 different positions. And of course, you can get out, and if you put down ladders... shoot. 297? Okay, there we go. After some finessing, I finally made it on top. That was being really weird. I don't know why. But as you can see, of course, on top here, you have a ton of storage. I mean, you can make an entire base on here. And you could, like, barricade the whole thing even more. It's just insane. So you can have a huge base going here. But the last thing I do want to see is spawn in a second one of these. Let me pull up the window real quick. How do I get to it? There. There it is. So if we get a second one of these, I want to see what it will look like. Or how much health it will take to blow it up. So we're gonna spawn in a second one. We're gonna head down here. These things are massive, so I gotta make sure I'm far enough away. And the ID is 8796. We're gonna go slash vehicle 796. I also, by the way, I do not recommend trying to spawn one of these in if you do not have a decent computer, because they do lag me out a little bit, and I can see them doing the same for you guys. So that's a recommendation. We're still really close here. I'm gonna move back a little bit. And if you don't go in reverse too slow, it's not too bad. Let's not get beached, so let's stop. Right there, awesome. Okay, so in F2, let's see how this goes. Okay, we just blew up the front. Now can we go over here and see the health? It might still be 100. I don't know. He said that dealing explosive damage to the ship is extremely difficult. Aim around the entry point of the vehicle. So it may not even do any damage. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just swim over here real quick. I should have spawned in one of those jet skis. Here we go. Yeah, it still has 100% health. So that did like nothing. Let's get on the HMG box because we know how those work. Like we know about the damage that those do. And we'll be able to see the hit markers then, I believe. And let's see how that works for the damage. So let's park farther up, or I guess drop anchor would be the correct term. Can I get in here? You gonna let me get in somewhere? No? There we go. Right there. Let's drop anchor a little farther up here. Like right there. And then I'm gonna get in F4. Here we go. We are doing damage. Let's see how long it takes to see any visible damage to the ship. If we shoot in the front, we still do visible damage. So 1395, let's just get like 4 of them. Okay, so, oh my god, there it goes. As soon as it caught on smoking, he just caught on fire. This is my... I used up 2 full boxes, and then I used 13 bullets. We started with like 40 something. So I used about 2 boxes, maybe a bit more to sink it. I mean, that's a lot of damage from an HMG box, considering that if you get in this seat right here, and if I see any trees I can shoot. That birch one, can I hit it from this far? It literally takes... like barely any shots to take down a tree. The trees have a decent amount of health. It took what, like 8 shots, maybe 8 or 10 shots. So the fact that the battleship withheld over 100 is crazy. These things have a ton of health. I think they have even better explosive health than like from an HMG box, from what the author said. But oh my gosh, guys, this is a crazy mod. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, click the link in the description down below to the mod page. Click the green subscribe button. Next time you load Unturned, it'll be in your game. Or you can put it on your server, but that's a little bit more complicated. Look up a video on it, to be honest. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.